Monday, April 3rd. Swanging and banging on the ones and the twos. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I'm Kendrick Avant, your professor of gratitude, because all I'm ever going to do is slide in here with the gratitude journal, couple of stories, some tips, and remind you all that there is a way to get your mindset over the bullshit. This is a self-improvement podcast for anybody dealing with disabilities, chronic illness, handicaps, whether seen or unseen. Mindset over bullshit is here for you. Yo, Tribes people, the tip today on the very first Monday in April 2023 is if you are feeling like nobody's listening, you have an open invitation to come on this podcast and I will chop things up with you. That is my tip today. Come on the podcast and fuck with me.
Give me something to celebrate and recharge my shit, Professor Kendrick.
World Party Day is Monday, April 3rd. World Party Day. And the only person you need to party with is your damn self. Celebrate everything you have been through, everything that you have come through. You are on the other side of a lot of shit. Yes, World Party Day. This mug is all about you. Show that self-love.
King's News is whatever made you stop scrolling through your phone or made you laugh out loud today. A couple of months ago on my King's News, I was telling you all how the Woolley Mammoth, the dodo bird, all these were species that scientists were trying to recreate, even though they are actually extinct. Well, they have now gotten the Woolley Mammoth together so well that they have made a meatball out of it. Yes, they have not gotten the whole Woolley Mammoth together, but they have now gotten a Woolley Mammoth meatball. They call this kind of meat cultivated meat. It's going to be super high in protein, and scientists feel like they're going to save the world, save the environment, because they're taking us off of eating animals, and we can save the environment and all types of climate change and everything else. Would you try a Woolley Mammoth meatball that is super duper high in protein? Look at the size of this shit.
What is this?
I had a couple of questions this weekend when people were asking me, yo, 1,000 thank yous for rocking with me this morning. I know what it takes to get up early in the morning and being here. Although you could be in some other part of the world. So the question I was asked this weekend was, how does a gratitude journal help you in your relationships? Your marriage, your relationship with the kids? I'm going to tell you why. This really is an easy question for me to answer. Because the more you are writing down why you are grateful, you're going to end up writing more about your spouse or your kids or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents. You're going to end up writing down more things about maybe even the neighbors. And if you're writing down more things about why you are grateful for them, then when you speak to them, guess what comes up in the conversations?
They do.
Yes, exactly. It's going to sound cheesy as hell, but if you're writing down why you're grateful for your spouse, or writing down why you are grateful for the kids, or the parents, or the aunts, the uncles, the family, the friends, whatever you are writing down why you are grateful for, you end up talking with them more about them. And that, of course, puts them in a higher frame, a higher mood to deal with your ass. And then it, of course, makes you a little bit more patient with them. They could be doing shit like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my kids are not perfect. They leave shit out all the time. They come in, they eat up all the snacks all the time. I have to remind them every single day to clean the kitchen, because in my household, if the wife cooks, if the queen cooks, she is not doing dishes. Hell no. And that should have been the way I did things as a kid, but I wasn't that grown yet. And that's how a gratitude journal helps you in your relationships. It even will seep into work. I write about work sometimes in mine, and that made me speak more to employees and colleagues at work. And of course, you end up telling somebody some shit like, yo, I wrote about you in my gratitude journal. And they, me? Really? What you put in there about me? Man, what did I do? Shit like that gives you a stronger bond with your colleagues at work. So that's how a gratitude journal helps you in your relationships. It's that simple. Because you're writing down more about why you're grateful for them, you end up talking to more about it with them. It makes the conversations all go better. That's how this shit works out. I'm trying to tell y'all, get your gratitude journal. Start writing these things out. Even if you are disabled like me, or you have a chronic illness like me, you're losing your vision like me. All this shit makes you a whole lot better person, makes you a whole lot more patient person, and you'll find out family and friends want to fuck with you just a little bit more the better you get at this. So, let me tell y'all my 3 gratitudes for today. I'm trying to tell you 1,000 things for rocking with me. This is the type of shit that makes you feel like you're actually giving a message that people are actually paying attention to. So, big love for you rocking with me.
Look, that's so cute.
Gratitude number 1. Penny Hardaway. Anthony Hardaway is one of my favorite players in the NBA of all time. Loved Penny Hardaway in college. Loved him in the pros. He and Shaq took the Orlando Magic to the finals. Now they got raked on by Houston H-Town, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Penny Hardaway is like my dude. So Penny Hardaway is one of my favorite players. He is now coaching the University of Memphis, the college basketball team. Yeah, a basketball player that goes into coaching, and he's actually doing pretty good with it. Now he's coaching University of Memphis basketball. Lost my spot. And he has a restaurant in Memphis. Has his own restaurant, Penny Hardaway's restaurant there in Memphis. The reason why I'm grateful is because the Penny Hardaway restaurant, the one in Memphis, Tennessee, I'm in Houston, Texas. They followed me on Instagram. Yes, the same shit that y'all rocking with me now on right now. Penny Hardaway's restaurant followed me on Instagram on Saturday. What an affirmation that is. To know your favorite basketball player likes your content. I guess I shouldn't say him. I have no idea who runs the restaurant social media. It could be somebody paid. It could be just an employee. But still, that's what goes in my head and my heart. Like, oh shit, Penny Hardaway's restaurant is following me. I'm all the way in Houston, Texas, and they are following me. That is a story of gratitude. You write that shit down. I'll write this stuff down. I'm not gonna forget this. And then as you end up going through and you check out other days on your slow days or your bad days, you get reminded. I'll be damned. Penny Hardaway's restaurant is following me. Let me see if he's still following me. Shit like that, it replaces all the negative thoughts. Gratitude number 2. So the homies pulled up this weekend, and we had a great time. Always have a good time when the homies pulled up, kicking it, doing our things. I have 2 gratitudes here. Two of them are here. The first one is that the team effort it took to keep my ass somewhat sober. It hit me a different kind of way because I realized like everybody is telling me not to drink that much. Everybody is keeping me off of the liquor somewhat. That shit hits your head and your heart kind of different. But I gotta give them love for that because I know why they were doing it. Yes, they come to kick it with me to show me love, hang out, get my mind like out of a dark spot. But I have fallen quite a bit the more you drink, of course, when your ass is disabled and you can't move out of the wheelchair anyway. So they were trying to keep my ass safe by not letting me get as wasted as I used to. And then I also know, look, man, I've had some accidents. I usually end up falling in the bathroom. So if you fall in the bathroom, your way to the bathroom, you end up making a mess. And they've had to come in and help me get up and clean me up and wash me up and everything else. So big love for them for trying to keep my ass somewhat sober. All I do is drink pretty much wine and champagne now. I got that from my cousin. I had a couple of shots of vodka. Vodka used to be my shit. Red Bull and vodka. Whoo! Man, that does a whole lot for the pain and everything else. Red Bull and vodka does. But I don't do that shit nearly as much. No, it's been a while. So either way, they tried to keep me somewhat sober so I wouldn't fall. Number 2, my brother bought everybody's Sunday meal. Had that shit all over I don't know if he used Uber Eats or DoorDash, whatever. But it's like 5, 6 of us. And he bought everybody's meal that Sunday. It was like going to a Sunday meal at like grandma's house, except it came right there to us. So super cool with him for that. Super love for that shit. It was perfect timing because I had to re-up and buy my domains again. KendrickAvant.com, MindsetOverBullshit.com, allthingsonelove.com. All that takes you to my website, MindsetOverBullshit.com, KendrickAvant.com, and All Things One Love. All that shit takes you to my website. And I had to get my domain names again, buy them for another year. One day I'm gonna get that shit set up where I buy it every 2 or 3 years and get all the savings, but not there yet. Either way, big love to him. He has no idea I didn't tell him that, but I've written it in my gratitude journal. That keeps it fresh on my mind. Maybe he'll listen to this podcast because I know he supports the boy. Sometimes he does that shit. So big love, dog. You have no idea what that shit did for me. And the last gratitude today is that my vision is not as blurry on this Monday, April 3rd. That's going to help me a whole lot at work because I do the work from home thing where I'm on the computers all damn day. So if your vision is not as blurry, then that means you are a lot more efficient and you move faster at work. I'm always at the bottom of sales. So if I am faster because I can see, then that means I'm going to have more opportunities. And if I have more opportunities to make sales, then of course you're going to end up making more sales. And you make more sales, you're going to have a little bit more money. And if I got the money, I can buy my queen some of the shit that I've been promising since Christmas. I can scoop up a few things. So that's it. You got my 3 gratitudes. This is how it works, and I've explained how this will help you in your relationships on Monday, April 3rd. Because the more you write about your people, the more you write about your loved ones, then you end up having more patience, and you think less about all the shit they may not be doing that you feel like you need. That's how it works. Y'all be pretty, show your gratitude, and write these stories out. 1,000 thank yous for rocking with your boy at 4:30 a.m. on a Monday. Central Standard Time. It's 4:30 a.m. when I started up today. I salute you all, and I will see you on Wednesday. This is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday podcast. Self-help. I'm helping you grow and get better, and it starts with the gratitude journal. I'm out.